Tanzania, she just happens to be one of the world's most photographed beauties. Christy Turlington Burns nearly lost her life after giving birth, but was saved thanks to modern medicine. Tonight, she takes us deep into Africa, where her life's mission is to help other mothers, because in her mind, every mother counts.
It should have been one of the happiest days of her life. But for world-famous model Christy Turlington Burns, it was almost her last.
I had such a great pregnancy and was so ready for it, and yet the post-delivery just blindsided me.
Your delivery almost killed you.
I started to hemorrhage. It was scary, but it was also very painful, and I was just so grateful to have the people in the room that knew what was happening and were managing my care. I want that for every mother.
Which is why, with her modeling career in full swing, she founded Every Mother Counts, helping other mothers around the world.
The beauty of this is that 98% of the deaths are preventable, and 98% of the complications that arise are also preventable. When I hear Tiffany, I think iconic.
At 48, she still models for iconic brands like Tiffany.
Forever.
And Calvin Klein's Eternity, starring here with filmmaker husband Ed Burns.
Eternity, Calvin Klein.
She graced nearly 1,000 magazine covers and cemented her 90s icon status in George Michael's Freedom.
Was it fun being the supermodel of the 80s, 90s, and beyond?
I would be lying if I said no, and yet there's so much of it that I'm like, ooh, because it doesn't feel like me, and now I can never really escape it. But the job itself, it's not very stimulating.
So 13 years after that harrowing childbirth, she's here in rural Tanzania, pounding the pavement. Where down a dirt road, past the vibrant colors of the African countryside, we see her life's mission in action.
Where's Mama? Is she dreaming?
We're at the maternity ward of Fame Medical, a life-saving oasis in one of the most underserved areas in the country. 500 babies, many with life-threatening complications, were delivered here last year alone, thanks in part to Christy's foundation.
Every time I've come, it's grown exponentially. This building didn't exist 2 years ago. This, for anyone's standards, is incredible. I would prefer to give birth here than where I gave birth.
She first fell in love with Tanzania 25 years ago on a shoot for British Vogue with photographer Arthur Elgort. She's since come back with her husband and kids, and today, on her 10th trip,
Look at that.
we see how the grant to fame is put to use.
Oh, this is a gift from Every Mother Counts?
Yes.
I see. So there's diapers, soap, pads
This is called the kiteng.
for the mother to carry the baby.
Yes.
Nice.
It's very, very cool because all these women here, they get for about $2.25 gets the full prenatal program where they get ultrasounds, lab work, everything. And we couldn't have afforded it, and they couldn't have afforded it without Every Mother Counts.
Dr. Frank Artress founded Fame with wife Susan 15 years ago.
There's one woman who just had a C-section early this morning.
While we're with him, a postpartum visit goes very wrong.
This is a case where a woman has a probable postpartum cardiomyopathy, couldn't breathe. So she's bloody foam coming out of her mouth. This had happened to her at home, she'd be dead.
Dr. Gabriel Kasima is one of the 11 Tanzanian doctors who've trained here.
When you have a moment like this,
Yeah.
where you've just saved somebody's life,
Yeah.
what goes through your mind?
Mother is the pillar of the family. To work on just saving the life of a single mother.
A single mother.
Yeah, it's like you've saved the family.
So this is your baby?
Yes, my baby.
Your baby.
He's so small.
What's his name?
Dennis.
Dennis.
Down the hall, two severely premature babies, both under 2 pounds, fighting for their lives.
This one, 0.84 kilogram, and that one is 0.81.
The babies were delivered outside Fame, then rushed here.
And he was a twin? He had another.
Yes, one has passed away.
How many hospitals have this kind of facility for preemies?
It is this place.
Just this place.
The prognosis is really guarded. The big worry here is within these 2 weeks, they may get enterocolitis, problem with the intestine.
6 weeks later, the babies are strong enough to go home. Unthinkable had they not come here. Indeed, at a clinic a few hours away, the resources so scarce, health workers often don't have electricity during nighttime deliveries like these.
Sometimes, especially during the rain season, it's normal to lose power.
You're forced to deliver babies in the dark.
Sure, sometimes.
Which is why Christy's organization is partnering with We Care Solar to provide nearly 200 solar suitcases to health centers like this one.
This is your solar suitcase, and it's going to be going on the wall there when we finish the training.
The energy they harness used to provide light and power medical tools.
Do you want to try?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Healthy girl.
Now we are seeing a lot of mamas are coming for delivery during the night.
because they're not afraid.
Yeah.
To date, Every Mother Counts has provided more than $4 million in grants, helping mothers in 8 countries, including Bangladesh, Haiti, Guatemala, and the U.S.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Of course, healthy pregnancies often means educating future mothers, like the Maasai girls of Mwedo Secondary School. Many of these girls are fleeing a culture of forced marriages. Lessons in reproductive health can empower girls like 14-year-old Glory.
You sleep in here?
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Lord is my guide,
Why do you want to have an education?
so that I can able to be respected. Also, I can able to help my community.
Is your family happy that you're here?
No,
No. How come?
because my father wants me to get married, but my mom, she wants, but my daddy don't want.
She says her sister followed her father's wishes, and now
She's now get married, have 2 children.
How old is she?
She's 12 years old now because me have.
She's 12 years old and she has 2 children.
Yeah, because of forced marriage.
So to raise funds and awareness for mothers and future mothers all over the world, Christy and her team cap off their trip by running the Kilimanjaro Half Marathon. Motivated by these extraordinary women every step of the way.
What do you think about this whole notion of motherhood?
I think it's a sisterhood. It's the capacity to carry a life that unites women and girls. It's a powerful thing.
And you want all mothers to survive pregnancy.
Survive and thrive.
And for more about Christy Turlington Burns and Every Mother Counts, go to abcnews.com/nightline.